Hello everyone and welcome back to Gundam Fighter Z. I'm Drunken Dan. Not Fighter Z. What the fuck?
Yes.
I'm not taking that out. Dynasty Warriors Gundam.
Clearly you are drunk already.
It's only 1 p.m. So
way to date this video.
I always date them. It's part of my lack of charm.
I mean, maybe it's just like preemptive because, like, I'm sure the next Gundam game, if there ever is a Gundam game after New Gundam Breakers, will have Mobile Suit Gundam Broly.
Yeah.
It'll be. So you mean one of the Seed Gundams? They're always in the game, so they're already there. Anywho, I'm Drunken Dan. You guys introduce yourselves.
Shit, I forgot who I was.
Who are you?
I don't do well under pressure. I'm Train.
I'm Sabo. I used to do a podcast with these guys like 5 years ago.
Well, to be fair, it was mostly Train. There was like 2 episodes with me, and I would just piss off one of the co-hosts.
Yeah.
All of the co-hosts.
All of the co-hosts.
I was the least popular member. Anywho, so Sabo, since you're here, I'm gonna let you pick which path we do, because I already did Delmon. So your options are, we can do Hero, Master Asia, but we'll only do one of them, though, because they're on the same path. Or Loran, a Turn A Gundam. So which would you rather me do right now? You get the pick.
Well, let's see. I'm going to be, I'm not sure what's the word, but I would say do Loran.
Okay,
everybody
cool.
loves Turn A Gundam.
Oh, I thought it was just because he looks very pretty.
No.
He is
that
pretty.
too. He is pretty, but you know, just because everyone loves Turn A Gundam, it's the most critically acclaimed of all the Gundams.
It's the sequel to every Gundam.
Yes.
Except Seed.
Well, that's
Seed's
because
in there.
Seed is good.
Seed's in there too now, and so is Double O.
Damn it!
So
They retconned it so that, oh yeah, and the Dark History is all Gundams, even ones that came out after Turn A.
So where does Ideon fit into this?
Oh.
That's the beginning of the universe.
Yes.
We've discussed this before, Train Man. Like, I think.
So where does G Reco fit into this?
Oh, G-Reco comes after Turn A.
Oh.
It's when they break the cycle, I guess.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. G-Reco is hard to understand because it was like 50 episodes worth of show put into 25 episodes, so it moves forward very rapidly.
So where does Eureka 7 fall into?
I'm pretty sure Eureka 7 has nothing to do with Gundam,
Good.
but you never know.
So where does Macross Delta fit into this?
Oh, hello,
God.
Puru 2. And Emma, why are you here, Emma? Go away.
Emma, go get killed by Yazan, please.
Emma needs something to do.
I get why you're here, Puru 2, but why the fuck are you here? Get the you go away, Emma. Go back into your fucking sarcophagus.
God.
To be fair, Emma was the most sensible of all the women in Zeta. That's not saying much.
I mean, yeah, when your competition is Rekua, who betrayed everyone because she fell in love with Shirako, her mortal enemy.
Yes.
And
Char wouldn't love her enough.
yeah.
No. You want to know who the most sensible person was in Zeta? The most sensible woman? It was Sayla, because she didn't get fucking involved.
Yeah, she just left.
She's like, I see what happened in Universal Century if you're a woman. I'm just gonna go on a beach.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on the beach and just not get involved. I'm gonna go to Africa and shoot some elephants. That'll be fun.
I didn't realize she was a dentist.
Oh my fucking god. Listen, I understand body language because I'm a dentist. Fuck!
Oh. Oh no.
But do you drive around in a motorcycle and, give people root canals without pain? And then get chopped up and fed to a killer plant.
Oh my god.
Well, this took a dark turn.
Well,
I figured it would.
that's my first thought when you say dentist is Little Shop of Horrors.
Well, I guess I better head out.
I mean, it's usually my first thought as well.
Oh yeah.
Just
Henkin's
be
here
happy
too,
I didn't
I
start
guess.
singing the song.
Which one? There's many.
No, the dentist song.
Oh.
Say ah!
Emma, heading out.
Wait, I'm not numb.
I hope you.
Who cares? Open wide, here I come.
Ah, good times.
Good times.
Oh yeah, right. Did you hear they're making the live-action Gundam movie?
They are.
Yeah.
We cannot let the
So, how many ways is that gonna go horribly
Okay,
wrong?
so there's a way to figure out how bad it could be. So here's the one thing I've learned, and I told Trainman about this last time we recorded. Every, what was it? So all the bad Gundams have one thing in common. The English voice actor for a Thorin, I think his name was from Seed, the one of two Shars, because there was like two of them in that show.
I think he means the main rival / love interest.
Well, I mean,
So,
like
so
a
here,
good
now,
half
here,
the
no,
Gundam will have-
let me explain. Okay,
Okay.
so he was the English voice in that. He was the English.
Yeah.
He was an English voice in Double O, and he was a live action actor in G Survivor. I think that was what it was called, right? The live action one.
Yes, G Savior.
G Savior. I was close.
Yes.
Yeah. He was.
That's a new one.
So yeah, he was in all of those. So here's what we do: we take a look at IMDb. If we see him, run for the hills. If we don't, then we just, we just check it. We go in with open mind and pray to God it's not awful.
I don't believe in open-minded.
I was gonna say because the voice cast, because I think Seed and Double O and Universal Century, pretty much had the same like 20 VAs that were the only Canadian voice actors around at the time.
What was it? No, UC and Seed have different casts, if I recall.
I mean, they have.
They were also like recorded like at way different
Yeah.
times. So it could have
I
been.
mean, they have a different main cast, but I mean, like
It could have been the studio, and like, listen, like I know the dub has nothing to do with it. It was just more of a joke that he seems to always be in the Gundam series that are bad, the Gundam like products that are just bad.
Was
It's
he?
okay. They're dubbing Seed again.
Why?
Jesus Christ!
This time with the American VAs.
Can't we just dub like, the old UC ones? Because I mean, I watched the recent. I already mentioned this in the video. I watched recently the original Gundam movie set, and like I really enjoyed it. But it would have been nice if I had voices and had to read because I'm lazy.
Did you step on me?
You step on me.
Oh,
I could have
no.
watched that, but that would have been that would have taken me a lot longer. Sometime I might go back and watch certain episodes just for stuff like that. You step on me.
Fucking black tri-stars.
Yes.
Where for some reason they were all Southern.
I mean,
To be fair, there are a lot of Nazis in the South.
they're from space. They're from Space Texas.
Well, no, not Space. Well, at least it's not Space Mexico.
No. That's where Tequila Gundam's from.
That's where Tequila Gundam's from, and their space
Well,
colony is a
well, yeah,
giant sombrero with
well, they-
cactuses.
Well, you see, G Gundam's actually in our universe. What happened was, so Trump makes the wall, and then, so Mexico's like, all right, well, we're going to build a space station, so that way we can still get into the country. See, that's clearly what happened.
Alright, so here's my question then. What's more racist, Tequila Gundam or Mirakuru?
Mirakuru.
Mirror.
Okay.
Because let's be honest, G Gundam was just racist to everybody, even the Japanese.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I expect the cast. I expect this network CW to know better than
They know better,
Japanese anime company when it comes to being racist.
especially in the fucking 90s.
Yeah.
Alright then, bonus round. Mirakuru versus Carbomia.
Wait, hold on, what?
Oh, I never explained this to you about how
Oh, no,
Transform...
you doesn't know about Carbomia?
Oh god, so in Transformers G1 Season 3, they introduced a Middle Eastern country called
Yeah.
Carbomia.
Are you fucking serious?
I'm dead fucking serious.
Okay, you know what?
It even
know-
has a sign that tells you the population, which is 4,000 men and 10,000 camels.
Hold on.
Okay.
I got it. I got it right here.
Okay,
Insert
send that.
into the vid.
Yeah, send that to me so I can, when I go into editing, I can put it in the video. So, okay, all right, you know what? That's actually easy, and I'll explain why. Definitely fucking Carbomia, and here's why. So, Mirakuru is at worst probably just willfully ignorant. That is literally hate. That is just straight up hate. That is hatred and contempt for a group of people.
I actually made Casey Kasem quit the show in disgust.
Casey Kasem quit Transformers in disgust because of Carbomia.
I don't blame him. I probably would have done the same if, like, I was, like, doing the show, and it's like, alright, in this script, the Transformers go to Carbomia, and I'd be like, alright. I just take off my headphones and be like, I'm done? Wait, where are you going? No! Oh, come on, no!
Fucking Carbomia.
Socialist Democratic Federated Republic of Carbomia. Population 4,000 people, 10,000 camels.
You know what? At the very least, we need to give Michael Bay credit, and Transformers never officially went to Carbomia.
That is true. I mean, that was
You know what? There were a lot of racist things in his movies, like the turtles looking like blackface, but at least he never did Carbomia. You know what? You know what? Actually, hold on. I'm not going to give him the benefit of the doubt. He might not know about Carbomia, and if he learns about Carbomia, we might see Carbomia in the next fucking movie.
Oh,
so you know what? I am not giving him the benefit of the doubt because I can fucking see him doing it.
I mean, I can see him doing it too, but we won't because he's done, thankfully.
Yeah.
Now he's busy fucking up the Ninja Turtles. I like how they're rebooting the Ninja Turtles movies, but they're still keeping him on.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's not going to fix a thing. That's just going to make it worse.
Now he has to use like his second draft of ideas. The ideas that weren't good enough the first time.
Oh,
Fucking Carbomia, though.
So, like, before we did that, I was going to say, like, you know what? I was going to make a joke about Allenby's robot and be like, well, to be fair, Allenby had the least stereotypical robot because they decided to make it Sailor Moon.
yes, for some reason.
Which, by the way, my headcanon now for Allenby is that she's actually just a giant fucking weeaboo. Which we wouldn't know anything about as we play our Japanese game with giant robots.
No, definitely not.
I mean...
So my headcanon is she was into Domon because she just likes Japanese dudes.
Oh, it's just her fetish, is it?
Yeah.
Listen, everyone's got a kink, don't kink shame.
Them Neo-Swedes love the Japanese, apparently.
Those blue-haired Neo-Swedes see another proof that she's a weeaboo. She dyed her hair blue.
Got her hair blue. She had a cute girl giant robot that also turns psychotic when someone hits a switch. Makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, we mock, but it makes as much sense as any other Gundam, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what's funny? Her fucking ribbon... I was thinking about this the other day, her ribbon sword thing. Because, you know how she can also just turn it into a sword if she wants?
She could, but she won't because, you know...
She only does it when she's in Berserk mode.
It's not as cute.
But, like I said, she only does that when she's in Berserk mode. But, like, here's what's dumb about it. She technically has the best fucking beam saber in the series because of this. Because she can just wrap a motherfucker up with one of them with the ribbon, and then just be like, and now I stab you.
But wait,
But-
if it's a beam saber stretched out as a ribbon, why does it not cut the things it wraps around?
I don't know.
Because shut up.
So, like, for whatever reason why it doesn't cut, I don't know. Just wrap it around somebody, and, well, now they're dead. Because you can just fucking coup de grace them.
You know, it's like Master Asia has beam cloth. Okay, why isn't it cutting everything it touches? If it's a beam... Because he's Master Asia, I know.
Yeah. Wait, you just answered your own question.
Oh, I gotta say Puru, she's getting beat up by Miliardo.
Oh,
That does sound like a Puru thing to do.
that sounds like a Miliardo thing to do.
Beat up a small child.
Well, I mean, this is Puru too, so she's, like, more like a teenager.
Yes. She's the mean one.
But not that mean.
Not that mean.
She's not like Miliardo, I'm going to destroy Earth because I don't really know why.
If Puru at least is, like, she's got issues because clone shit, like, Miliardo's just a dick.
I like how Endless Waltz is like, oh yeah, sure, you just tried to kill all of us for no real reason, but yeah, welcome back, Miliardo.
Because it was all part of the plan, you see.
The plan that Trey's had. But no,
To play the Trace had to make a war so horrible, nobody would want to fight a war again.
I'm still not convinced that's the plan.
It's the plan.
I'm pretty sure Trey's was just fucking with people.
I think he's just making shit up as he went along.
I mean, he was the only one that actually died.
Yeah. I'm 100% convinced he did that just to spite Wu-Fei. It's just like, you don't get to kill me! Only I kill me!
To be fair, I'd want to spite Wu-Fei too.
Wu-Fei is the worst.
He is the worst. He's like, they're like, alright, let's make our own Sai Saishi, but make it shit.
Now, as a Japanese guy, if, like, Rufei is some kind of weird stereotype on Chinese people because nothing he says or does really makes any sense, and they were like, no, Wu-Fei's just weird.
Okay, so he's just bad.
Yeah, it's like Wu-Fei just makes no sense. There's no sense to his logic whatsoever.
He's just awful.
Notaku!
I mean, technically, you could blame everything Zex does in the finale on him, because Zex was like, "Hey, we should totally team up, Gundam pilot. You look like a sensible person." And Wu-Fei's like, "I'm gonna kill you."
Yeah, that's Wu-Fei.
Yeah, he's like, "I'm gonna kill you because you work for Oz." I was like, "Actually, no, I've quit Oz." Oh, I'm gonna kill you because you're a traitor and I don't like traitors.
Hold on, I need to change my mind again.
And then
I'm gonna one day
Zex never
rewatch.
tried to befriend a Gundam pilot again.
I'm gonna
This is
one
true.
day try to rewatch Wing, but I'm kind of like, because I haven't watched it since I was a kid. So it's like one of those things I'm gonna rewatch probably after I'm done exhausting everything in UC except for Victory Gundam, because I just don't really want to watch that.
I mean, the problem with Wing is it's just a lot more boring than you'd actually expect.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot happens, and like here I spend so much time apologizing for things he did.
I can imagine how people. I mean, I was one of these people, but I can't quite understand how anybody could be into it if it aired on a day-to-day basis, because it's just so slow.
Just as me as like a little kid, the only thing I think of is like, it was just giant robots that looked cool, and I just watched it because I wanted to see giant robots looking cool, and then
I mean, that's probably
I was
why, 'cause-
never like as into it as like Zoids at the time, and like the Gundam when I was little that I got really into was, well, G Gundam.
Are they still attacking?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
just-
like when Xenogears came out, and I was like, "Oh my god, giant robots! This is amazing." When was this thing invented? And it's like, oh, in Japan, like very long time ago.
Like 30 years ago.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh man, I've been missing out."
Well, because we were born in the wrong goddamn country. Or the right one, I guess.
On the right route. Now the right one.
Yeah, well, sort
Wow.
of.
I mean,
Well-
I don't know. If I was like 18 now, which meant that like I was growing up during the weeb boom, like I don't know.
Oh, the current Weeb boom.
Yeah, the current where like it's all over TV now, and you know.
Yeah, we're basically in another anime boom right now.
Yeah. Like if it was accessible when I was like young and impressionable and not like, you know, in junior high already, I don't know.
It was like it was around then, but like we had less money because we, like, even if we had part-time jobs, we weren't making much money from them.
Mm-hmm.
So in anime DVDs, they're still pretty expensive, but they were way more expensive back then.
Just think, that's nothing compared to how much they cost in Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, when I first watched Dragon Ball, I didn't even realize it was Japanese.
I same thing with like Pokemon and like Sailor Moon and stuff. I learned about them being Japanese like a little bit later.
Yeah. I thought it was just American because, you know, America makes everything.
I just didn't really
Japanese-
think of stuff like that back then. Like when I'd see
Japanese are
credits,
just
and,
yeah.
like when I'd see like credits of shows and I'd see like Japanese names, just be like, oh, that's their name. I don't know how to say that name, but it's their name. I didn't really think anything of it.
I didn't even know about it. I was like 7 years old. I didn't know what other countries were. Like,
Yeah.
as far as I knew,
I
my
knew
New
they were
Jersey,
there,
my
but-
New Jersey suburban town was the entire world.
I
Like,
knew about...
I knew there were other ones because I was also really big, and I still am, like, I really like history a lot. So, like, I knew of them, but it wasn't something that I thought about in terms of, like, content from other countries coming to the States and shit like that.
No, I was just
I knew
like,
some things were manufactured, like, in Japan or China, because I had, like, toys that would say made in Japan, made in China, made in Taiwan. Because one thing that I also liked doing as a little kid, because I was weird, was looking at the back of, like, little, like, the foot or whatever of my action figures and looking at what year they were made. Because for some reason I found that interesting. I am and still was a weird child.
Yes.
Weird man-child, maybe.
Yes.
At least he admits it.
Listen, I collect action figures, and I fucking, like, put together robot model kits. I don't have any defense for myself. My hobbies are dumb. They're kind of childish, and whatever, but they're my hobbies, and I have fun with them.
Every time I feel challenged about my hobbies, I'm like, well, at least I'm not shooting up heroin.
Or skulls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or schools, that too.
Yeah. I was wondering if like that was going to get past Dan, and if he'd like get mad at me.
No, because that's a problem in our country. It's a giant fucking issue. I'm not mad at you.
I have to try harder then.
Yeah, you're losing your touch.
It's okay, you should have heard some of the lines I had when the Channel Awesome stuff happened. Or when,
Oh yeah, he had a lot that we didn't do in recording for good reason.
Oh jeez.
Because we were doing Dragon Ball FighterZ at the time, and we touched on it a couple times, but we stuck from the really like hard shit because there was, oh boy, I still don't want to talk about it.
I was there. I mean, I heard many of his Channel Awesome rants.
Well,
They're not
I pissed
people,
off
they're not
Domo.
people we need to make enemies right now.
I pissed off Domo and I broke Big Trey, and I'm pretty sure Rain was in that.
ah well.
Oh no, not Rain.
Oh no, what's she gonna do? Get in the Rising Gundam?
Listen, she piloted the Shining Gundam one time.
One time.
One time.
Over it, she was in the Rising Gundam that one time when like Alan B got infected by the fucking devil gene cells shit,
Of course I
and then
Yes.
broke her out of that.
only a fool fights when there's no
And then Alan B just kind of disappeared for the rest of the fucking show until like the
Yeah.
end when she basically says, "Domo, just fucking say you want to fuck her already, Jesus Christ!"
who doesn't care who lives or dies.
Do you think
This is going on way too long. Just say you want to boink her, and then she'll fucking wake up, and then this will be over.
And it worked.
Do you
Yeah,
think
that's literally what the ending was.
And then they shot an old man at the Devil Gundam.
Yeah.
Yep. No more context than that needed.
And then they left under a rainbow in space. On a
Space
horse.
Bone. Yeah.
I still didn't finish rewatching G Gundam, but it's so fun watching that because I was watching that as well as when I was watching the UC movies. It's so funny just how fucking different it is. Like, oh, let's watch someone die horribly. G Gundam. Domon just
Yeah.
blew up Puru's Gundam like an asshole.
Yeah, well, you got Bill Fighters is also falls into that category of man. Look where we've come.
Good old
yeah.
fighters.
Which one? Which one is good?
No, the first one is good.
Yeah,
The first one I know has Rumble Rawl and Allenby in it.
Rumble Roll's in the second one as well.
Rumble Raw's in
one?
the
Okay.
second one too. Even,
Okay.
He's just kind of there.
Yeah.
It's like they realised, oh, Rumble Roll was a popular thing about the first series, so we'll just have him there.
And he'll always forget how to fight in the middle of a battle.
That was the biggest problem with Try was that it was like these things were popular. Let's just throw them in more without like understanding why they worked. Let's just have Rumble Raw show up occasionally and be like, "Yo, I'm Rumble Raw. What's up, everybody?"
Rumble Roll, the YouTuber.
Like
What's up,
everyone?
everybody?
I mean,
Welcome to my Let's Play channel. Well, Rumble Rawl never forgets how to fight. And then every time he dies, he just goes in the middle of battle. Rumble Rawl forgot how to fight, and he just keeps saying it.
You know, it's like they like when that one guy like with the mask would always like talk dramatically during battle. So let's just have him like randomly monologuing to himself epically into the wall, like talking
you mean
to nobody.
Code Geass the show?
Yeah, but it was played for laughs in Bill Fighters Try.
It was
So
played-
that
yeah,
means it's better.
yeah. But it worked in Build Fighters Season 1. In Build Fighters Season 2, it was like, well, kids like this, let's just have him do it randomly for no reason.
I haven't seen them yet, so like I can't judge. So you guys can just ramble about it. But,
I didn't finish Bill Fighters Try.
You didn't miss anything.
I got to like the part where they had the Brave X Kaiser referencing bot, and I was like, "That's cool." And then I got past that part, and I was like, "Oh."
That was pretty much like the best part is like the Brave version of Double Zeta, and like that one guy who was using full cloth.
Yeah.
But then they're both defeated, so instead we get to have like the edgelords in their 00 suits because of course we need more of those.
I gotta ask, which series had the literal burning Gundam?
Try.
Try.
The one that's just straight up the burning Gundam, like
literally called build burning. They're just
It's called Build Burning, but it's not really anything like Burning Gundam at all.
they insist that the dub name had nothing to do with the design.
Yeah,
I don't think I agree with that.
I
think
don't
that's
believe them.
bullshit.
I don't believe them.
But then again, he is basically like Domon Jr.
Exactly.
He has Domon as his master.
You'll be the one who gets
Maybe.
Which is why I don't believe them for a second.
They never really say if it's Domon or not. I mean, you only see him
You only
once.
see, yeah, silhouetted.
He's just like, yo, it's Domon, and then that's it. He doesn't say anything. Because remember, Build Fighters is a world where there's like, a bunch of random people that look suspiciously like Gundam characters.
It's Gundam Valhalla.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's the one theory.
if you want to wage
And
It's
the
where they all
director's
show
like,
up.
yeah, I'll go with that.
It's where they all show up when they're popular enough. Like, so, like, Alamy got to show up because other than Master Asia and Domon, she's the next most popular character.
Yes. I think Rain was there too.
That makes sense. Because I think probably after you get to them, then the popularity of the G-cast kind of starts fizzling and gets a little harder to really pick out characters.
Yeah. And the one American guy was like a hardcore Wing fanboy.
Oh, wasn't he like it's like Spanish or Italian, and he had a motorcycle or something? And
Oh, you know what, that was-
No, he was Italian. The American guy had a tall geese.
that was it.
Okay, that's definitely a joke because they know because Wing was like the first one that did really well over here. They fucking know. They can pretend they don't know, but they fucking know.
And then they had Niels Nielsen, who was like
the enemy is in front of you.
basically he was basically like a parody of like a super perfect Marty Stew character.
Ah, so Kira.
No, like beyond Kira.
Beyond
Like-
Kira?
like-
Impossible!
He's a ninja samurai weeb whose father's a famous detective and his mother is,
Oh, okay, one of those kind.
Oh, and he's also super genius.
and he has like 4 PhDs.
And like but then he just has like super samurai 00.
Yeah, no, he has he does have I think he has like the red frame if it was a samurai.
Oh yeah, he has the red frame, the Gundam Seed Astray red frame.
Yeah.
Whereas, because
He even has a Gundam Seed mobile suit. Good.
Yeah.
because it's
They know.
what's
They
his
fucking
face?
know.
Meijin who gets who starts with Zaku Amazing and then upgrades to the 00 stuff.
He upgrades to Exia, except edgy.
Super Edgelord Exia.
Yeah. Well,
Uh,
the main character actually has a Seed mobile suit in Build Fighters Season 1.
yeah.
I mean, he's not obnoxious about how he loves Seed, but he does have like, it is based on it's based on the strike.
Well, listen, there are Seed fans that exist that aren't annoying. They exist. You gotta look for them, but they exist.
Oh, wait, I'm feeling like this is a backhanded compliment.
Yeah.
It is. Did I ever pretend it wasn't? If I did, I apologize. I did not mean to misrepresent my fucking backhanded compliments.
I mean, I'll take that.
Save it for later.
It beats Guntank telling me to shut up.
It's okay.
My
Guntank.
opinion is worthless, so I'll take that backhanded compliment.
It's okay. Guntank was the one who shut up forever.
Yeah, I think he died.
We're pretty
Guntank's
sure he
dead.
died. He might have died in the earthquake in Haiti.
Jesus Christ.
Or the hurricane in Puerto Rico. He actually does live in Puerto Rico. At least he lived in Puerto Rico 3 years ago. I don't know where he's been since.
I occasionally see him online playing Overwatch.
Yeah, so I guess he's not dead. He just,
It's his ghost. He's like Reaper now.
yeah.
Except for he just survives on like Salt Online because it's Overwatch.
He plays Overwatch in FF14 from Beyond the Grave.
Listen, even the dead need hobbies.
It's true.
Yeah, like Lala's hobby is just kind of dicking around and being a
On her
bullshit
head.
space ghost.
It's haunting people.
You killed me!
Hey, did I tell you that you killed me? Did you jump in front of the fucking shot? You killed me!
I mean, technically, if he wasn't trying to kill Char,
Yeah, but Shah had it coming.
He
yeah.
did.
So
He really did have that coming.
from her point of view, Amuro did kill her.
In
Oh,
my
my-
point of view, the Jedi are evil!
Damn it! I was gonna make the same joke. Man, I remember that one time where Shah tried to sexually assault a young woman, and some weirdo with glasses stood up to him, and so he got the weirdo with glasses arrested on assault charges.
Remember the time Char robbed cradles?
Which time?
Exactly. I just felt like you know, kind of
Wait,
just.
when did that glasses thing happen? I don't.
I was referencing Persona 5.
Oh right, yes, that's right.
I'm sorry. I know you don't have like much experience with Persona.
And
Yes.
just remember, in the Origins dub, they even got him to do the voice of Char for the English version now. So it's canon. It's Char, no matter which way you slice it.
Yeah.
They were like, okay, so who should we cast? They're like, get the guy who's Char, and they're like, we can't. He only works for the Canadian companies. Oh, okay, get the guy who did Full Frontal. Close enough. All right.
Now he is the Shah.
I mean, he does basically dress. He is basically put on the Xeon uniform in his final, at least until he takes off and becomes Armstrong. But you know, before then, he's like, I'm Xeon.
Fucking Senator Armstrong.
Sieg Nazi Japan.
Never fuck with
Then
the
he throws
United
off his
States
shirt and
Nazi
he's like,
Japan.
I'm making the mother of all omelets here, Joker. Cognitive existence, son.
I never realized how much I needed to see Armstrong just kick the ever-loving shit out of the Phantom Thieves. Oh my god, but you know who could stop him, Dan?
Who?
Kazuma Kiryu.
Well, yeah, clearly. So the Phantom Thieves are down because, you know, they're getting beat up by fucking Armstrong, and then all of a sudden a door gets kicked down, and it's just Kazuma Kiryu going, "Where's my fucking daughter?"
Now, there's got to be something like really innocuous that gets Kiryu involved. Like, he's just here because there's like some kind of like zoning dispute on where he parks his car.
And he just happens upon, it's like, "Are you beating up children?"
That's how like every Yakuza game is. Kiryu does something that seems simple enough, and then he just gets involved in
I
insane.
just got a
Like,
free cruise ticket.
nice.
In this parallel cognitive space.
Is that man attacking children?
Don't ask how I got here.
He just goes to punch like one of them to death, and then he just like grabs their fist and just slams them into the ground.
Man, why has no one written this fanfic before?
Listen, you could just insert Kazuma Kiryu into like any one of the fucking months, and there you go. You don't even need to go to the cognitive world. It's like you know, like the fucking teacher like abusing the students. He just like kicks open a door and just starts beating the shit out of him.
He could have showed up like when Char first met Joker in the street and just like stopped the whole game before it happened.
It's like you know, he just does that, and then he just starts beating the shit out of fucking Shido and just ends it like there.
Remember,
Shido tries to sue him, and then like you know,
he just punches them as well,
punches the cops,
and then the lawyers.
and then the lawyers, and then he goes to the judge, and then the judge like is going to sentence him, and then he sends him a glare so mighty and powerful that the judge just like foams at the mouth and falls over.
It's okay, but Kazuma Kiryu has never killed anyone.
I've never killed a man. Whips out a gun.
No.
8 shots to the abdomen.
It's
Fucking breaks their back on a metal pole.
It's okay. They're not kill shots.
Yes, they're just rubber bullets. He gets them from the same place that Batman gets his rubber bullets from. For his bat tank.
I guess. Oh yeah.
Oh shit. The main zone fell, so I gotta redo this mission.
Ah!
God damn it.
That's what happens when we can't see what's going on and we distract you with our ranting.
No, it's fine. I don't care. It's fucking Dynasty Warriors Gundam. Besides, someone in the comments said this for Train Anime. They said that we have good voice synergy and they don't mind us just having a random game in the background just bullshitting.
Oh, that's good.
I mean, it's what we do.
Yeah, that's what we're literally doing.
Wait, is this live?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not a stream. If it was a stream,
Okay.
I'd just link you the stream.
Oh yeah, then I can see what was going on.
One day, though, speaking of Persona 5, I would love to stream that game.
There's
Oh,
only one problem.
I don't give a fuck.
Well,
They're not gonna fucking catch me.
Oh, I was gonna say that's right. You probably have equipment to do that. No, I was
Yeah.
thinking about how they
like I'm
disable
recording this on.
share.
Like, I'm recording this on the Elgato.
Yes.
So remember, this is a PS3 game we're recording right now. It's not Gundam Versus, though I do own that now.
That is true. That's right. Yeah. So do I. But you can't. You can't record that either.
I have an Elgato, I
not
can
for-
record it.
Not for
What?
your app, but you
In fact,
can.
Pretty sure I'm pretty sure you can't. Record any Japanese game these days.
Not through app, but you can through external software.
Yeah,
But you know what game you can record?
What?
Trails of Cold Steel 3.
I thought you were going to say New Gundam Breakers.
No. Well, I mean, maybe you
Please
can.
buy this shitty game that I made
Well-
the mistake of buying.
Well, the thing is that, like, you know how they always say they disable share to, like, stop people from spoiling, but then they lock out the whole game.
But then they never
So in Trails of Cold Steel 3, they actually only locked out 5 minutes in the middle, and then the last 20 minutes of the game when all the spoilers happen. Proving that they're liars. They just don't want you to stream the game.
It's
They-
funny.
They can easily program it so that it only locks out the spoiler scenes, but they
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah, it's funny. They locked out the last, like, 20 minutes or half hour of Final Fantasy 15, but it didn't actually work because I still streamed it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, somehow.
I mean, I just figure who cares?
They probably
play
just didn't
Final
patch
Fantasy.
it incorrectly.
It was just,
That is true.
I mean, that game came out where they had to do a bunch of updates to it. I still need to get that game, though, at some point. I don't know
guess-
when I will, because honestly, you can laugh at me, but I'm more interested in buying the fucking remaster of... I always mix up which one's 12 and which one's 11.
11 is the MMORPG.
Okay, so
12.
12.
12 more with
Talking
Space
about 12.
Pirates.
Yeah, 12 is the one.
I never played 12 when it first came out.
I did, too. I really liked it, honestly.
I skipped that one. Somehow, it just slipped through the cracks.
Eh. It's alright.
I'll have to get that. I mean, I tried
But,
to play 13, but I couldn't last more
Yeah,
than 2
I don't really like
minutes.
13 either.
Well, no, I mean not 2 minutes, like 2 hours. But by the time Lightning and Hope were like alone, I was like, this is boring.
Don't you like how
I'm
how
with-
Lightning has a gravity belt that she only uses in one cutscene and never uses it again?
Yeah.
It's almost like
I thought when they
wrote
say
it,
you just walk down a hallway the whole game and watch cutscene after cutscene, I thought there was an exaggeration, but no, it's true.
you know, you know, it's almost like that originally Lightning wasn't supposed to be the focus of the story, and then after an idiot at E3 put her in the promotional thing ahead, Square Enix, operating like a group of aliens, instead decided to try and focus it around her, but made the mistake of not having a protagonist who needs things explained to them, so things weren't explained, so they just dumped it in a lore text thing that you have to find in the fucking menu screen.
It's a bit more complicated than that. Our story, guys, from what I remember, is originally they had everything set for 13. I think Lightning was still going to be like the primary focus.
No, it was
Or
gonna
like-
be Vanille. It was gonna be Vanille. I'm stopping you right there because it was gonna be Vanille, and then that stuff with E3 happened. I know about this because I constantly make fun of it.
You know what? If it was going to be Vanille,
I thought at first it was gonna be Lightning, then they changed their mind, but then they already showed it in
was
E3,
originally
so
gonna be
they're like, well, crap, we committed to Lightning now.
it was gonna be Vanille, and then what was it? The guy who was doing the marketing really liked Lightning, so he put her ahead, and then Square just kind of tried editing the game to focus more on her. And the problem is Lightning isn't a very good protagonist character because she doesn't really need things explained to her. So one of the problems with the story is things don't really get explained, like world things don't get explained to the player very well, like what they're talking about, because there's no character who needs this explained to them, well, at least not on the screen at that time, because they decided to switch it to Lightning. And because they don't have, like, Vanille on the screen for the majority of the game, or even Hopeless as he is, because of that, there's just, they don't really do enough, what's the word?
world building.
Yeah.
I mean, a Square game where they don't explain anything. Oh, I've never heard of that being extremely popular. Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts.
Okay, but even Kingdom Hearts is just convoluted. That's its biggest problem.
Well,
It's so fucking convoluted, it's hilarious.
they need to play like 700 different games.
Kingdom Hearts'
All-
problem is that whenever they have a better idea, they just blatantly retcon things before.
Yeah. It's
Or
like-
whenever, not even like if they have a better idea, just when the creator's like, you know, I like this.
Yeah.
I saw Star Wars today. I like Star Wars. Said everyone before The Last Jedi.
Yes.
I've only taken a few bumps and
Oh,
scratches.
That's right. There's not going to be any Star Wars in Kingdom Hearts 3, supposedly.
allegedly. I don't trust them though.
Well, he said there's going to be no Star Wars world, which I assume means Darth Vader's going to show up as a boss or something.
There's Mystery Boss. No, it'll be Kylo Ren. Watch it.
Superman has one too.
Maybe it'll be Captain Phasma. She'll actually do something.
Nah.
I feel sorry for Phasma's actress, who they sort of constantly throw out in front of the cameras to like just blatantly lie to people.
Yeah.
To literally say shit like, "Oh, it'd be her actions and her character that you enjoy." It's like, what actions? What character? What movie have you been cast in?
I almost feel like there was like shit that was cut out that her character did. I almost feel like that's what happened.
No, I don't think so. I think they were just banking on the fact that she would get the Boba Fett factor of being someone who does nothing but becomes inexplicably popular, which
You know what?
sort
You're
of,
probably right.
which sort of is what happened.
People are being
Yeah, I
But-
think you're just like we'll just fill in the expanded universe stuff.
I mean, it's better than fucking Theron's Scissor Punch.
What are you talking about? Quit joking around.
Fucking
Mm.
Theron's Scissor Punch.
I mean, you ain't wrong.
You tell that Solo was meant to be a comedy. Allegedly.
You'll have to do better than
Or they reshot the entire movie for creative differences.
I'm going to say they shot the movie twice, so I don't know about that.
Well, I don't know, I keep hearing different things, but the story I heard was they shot Solo once, but the guys who did it the first time, because they had the Lego Movie guys,
Yeah.
they did it completely as like a joke or like a kind of comedy.
Who would have thought?
Disney wasn't happy with that, so they got them shit canned and brought in fucking Ron Howard, who made well
He forgot to take the
Solo
lens cap off.
the box office returns.
He forgot to take the lens cap off his fucking camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like what is this, amateur hour? Come on.
I mean, I guess what does Disney care? Because they made like how much money off of Infinity War?
A lot.
Quite a lot. On the other hand, they spent an awful lot of money to buy Star Wars 2, and they're not really getting the returns they expected.
Well, I mean, maybe because they kept driving it into the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, they went way too hard into trying to milk it way too quickly.
I mean, just because,
They-
like, you know...
I've said this in recording to Trayman before, and I'm gonna say it to you. What Disney wants Star Wars to be is the franchise that Bandai made Gundam. This like multi-sprawling nonsense that sells merchandise.
Yeah.
And that,
They already have one of those. It's called the Marvel movies.
It's not over yet.
yeah, but they wanted another one.
Except they're usually actually good.
Usually.
Yeah.
Usually.
The enemy is down. I did it.
Yeah, I can't
I
argue
mean,
that.
even
The
even
Marvel
the
movies are
bad
pretty
ones
good.
are still okay. I can't recall a Marvel movie that's just been, like, horrible.
I'd argue Avengers 2, but
Yeah, I kind of agree with that.
I mean, it's probably the worst one, but still, I mean...
even though
compare it to, like, you know...
Batman
It's-
vs Superman,
Their worst is better than most of DC's best.
DC's best is literally Wonder Woman, which is just Captain America. It's the exact same fucking plot when you really break it. I
They
mean,
have the
ending,
same plot in the actual fucking thing, so...
but the ending's exactly the same. A guy called Steve jumps in an experimental plane that's going to go on a bombing run of the Allied nations. And,
this guy say, and then Loran said, "Fuck you and your colony-breaking laser hero. I'm just gonna block it, dickweed."
with his mustache.
And then Hero goes, "There's no reason to fight." And then Loran's like, "Every time one of you fucking pretentious assholes says this, it just makes me want to hit you harder."
Every time they say there's no reason to fight, there's always reason to fight.
I love it whenever a character in a crossover game says it to Loran, because Loran's just like, "Fuck you." I'm just gonna fucking punch you now.
My mech kills all other mechs.
My mech has a mustache!
And also nanomachines, son.
Machines, yes.
Does. Alright,
You
go
know
ahead
what
with your
needs
conversation
Harry
before. I
Ward?
just felt like that needed to be fucking talked about. The fact that Loran just said, "Oh, colony laser, fuck you."
Block. Dynasty Warriors Gundam needed Harry Ord.
Yeah.
It's too bad.
At least it got Gingham.
It did get Gim, that's true.
Fucking voiced by Scott McNeil.
Yeah. Gim is the character like literally always talks in all caps all the time.
Yep.
He yells everything.
It's pretty great whenever he gets into an SRW.
I mean, so does Harry. I mean, Harry is the guy who landed his mobile suit, got out, and started screaming about how he was going to make the guy who took Diana pay. And somehow the guy who's already in the upper atmosphere hears him. So he could scream so loud he can be heard from the upper atmosphere from the ground with just his regular voice.
Is that better or worse than the ability to break a microphone by screaming Volteca?
I don't know.
I like how, like, every 5 seconds, Master A's just like, and now I'm going to fuck up all of the fucking fields!
You know how earlier we were talking about if Rump Rolls, the YouTuber?
Yeah.
There was one thing I was going to mention, but we kind of got off topic. It's that
Okay.
no one else should be a YouTuber.
Who?
Cooler. So every time he loses...
Eyes on my own.
No, they do co-commentaries where Rumble Rowell's like one of those like calm, makes dad jokes kind of YouTubers, doesn't really get mad, and like Cooler is the fucking rage YouTuber, and they should like occasionally have like co-commentaries.
In the middle of a battle, you forgot to find the Big Getty Star enablement to cheat death! How can this be? I want that on a fucking shirt, you know.
What?
Big Getty Star enablement to cheat death.
I mean, yeah, it would be fucking good.
Would.
That should be a meme, and it's not, and it's depressing.
I know, right?
We need a fucking good meme for once. Like, come on. We haven't had a good meme in ages.
I've been trying to push Kazuma Kiryu makes everything
up here.
better. Yeah, that's my meme. That's my meme I'm trying to push. Anything can be improved, just stick Kazuma Kiryu in it.
Let's see. What are victory and loss conditions? Okay, I don't have to worry about if Emma gets shot down good. Because Emma's having trouble, and I was like, do I have to care?
I like how they couldn't even be bothered to give Emma the Super Gundam. I mean, not that it was really super.
It wasn't really that.
It was just kind of shit, honestly. She dies to fucking Yazan. Who me and Dan were talking about. And Yazan is just some he's not even like a big name character, he's just this random nobody who just kills like most of the cast.
And then he gets beat up by a bunch of trash children.
Yes. But he never dies.
No, he never
What's-
dies.
what's even
the weird thing
funnier-
is, it's not like Yazan like shows incredible skill or anything. He just like somehow manages to kill all these characters by just like spamming his guns, and somehow it works.
Like, I like, too, how in Versus, you get to see which characters from Double Zeta replace the ones in Zeta because you can unlock them as pilots. I like how, like, was it Emma gets replaced by one of the fucking trash children?
Yeah.
The blonde girl, I can't remember her name.
Elle, I think.
Yeah,
Elle.
it's Elle.
And, I can see her, and I hate that I can't remember her name, because I actually liked her. The purple-haired girl replaces,
Rue.
Rue?
Yeah, Rue. She replaces Camille.
Yeah, because she piloted Zeta.
I mean, Judo piloted Zeta too, right?
Yes.
It was kind of like... That was the weird thing about Double Zeta, they would swap mobile suits a lot.
Yeah, because he piloted for a bit, and then he stopped once he got the Double Zeta. Then she kind of became the pilot of the Double Zeta. I mean, the Zeta.
And then fucking Beecher gets the goddamn Yakushiki.
Of course.
There's just this arsehole who tries to sell them out to Neo Zeon every opportunity.
Yeah, that's weird. It's like he tried to sell them out 3 times, and they just kind of forget about that.
It's just like, here, have the Yakushiki. Shah's not using it. He's probably dead.
Probably dead, not going to come back and try to drop access on us. Probably not.
And then he did come back.
Ah,
And then
shit,
they
he's dropping access on us!
And then they went to Moon, and everyone hates that.
Oh, Moon.
Yes.
In the middle of battle, Moon forgot the dog.
Fucking Moon. No, Moon is a colony that like went out of time or something.
It's a colony of ancient Aztec ninjas
Yeah.
that worship a old worker mobile suit.
A worker
Fucking-
mobile suit. Is it like the fucking one from the Origin where it's just like this big fucking thing with a claw hand?
Pretty much.
Basically.
Yeah.
But then after that, Tomine started giving a shit.
Yeah. That's like that's about when less like the worst is it like immediately after that the show finally starts getting good. Because Tomino was like, oh, I got greenlit to do a movie. Okay, I guess I should try.
It was like still. It's like you could even like see the switch between theme songs. The first one's like Anime Junai, let's go full parody, haha, and then like next theme is then it just goes fucking silent voice and becomes serious, and we start killing children.
Yes. Except the Moon people come back at the end, like in one of the second to the last arcs. For some
They
reason.
get to come back, but Apuru always dies.
No. Well, no, one of them. They have the best death in Double Zeta. A piece of rubble almost falls on one of them.
Oh god, it's this thing, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yeah. So apparently they
Speaking
forgot
of
to
Purus, I need to save one. I don't care about Emma, but I care about saving children.
save the children.
So yeah, apparently.
Yeah, apparently they forgot to animate the rubble falling on her. So like the rubble falls next to her, and then she falls over and dies.
If you can give me the clip, I'll put that in.
I don't know if I can find it.
I'm just saying if you can find
episodes
it.
are hard to find.
Actually, you know, I did see on the back of Versus they did release it in the States for the first time with the Double Zeta Blu-rays.
Yeah, I actually saw that a few weeks ago, and I was like, "Ooh, that's actually tempting."
Yeah, I actually kind of want to get it. I mean, I want to get Zeta as well, like, because I want to get all three of them. Like, there's actually a lot of them I want. Like, who am I fucking kidding?
I mean, most Gundams are at least like worth a good watch.
Yeah, I at least would like to get. I would at least like to get most of the UC stuff. Like I said, I don't really care about Victory. I mean, maybe I'll re-watch it if you catch my drift. But actually,
Yeah,
no, I never finished it. I never finished it because I just didn't like it.
Did you get to the bikini scene? That's the most important
Yes.
question. Okay.
So you got to that scene, and
If I didn't, Train Man would make sure I saw it.
Yes.
it's my favorite scene from Victory.
It's just like there's women in bikinis floating around with bazookas. No, this can't be real. I'm hallucinating this. I'm gonna kill them all. Then he slashes them all point blank with his beam saber, and then he's like, "Yep, that was totally all in my head." Victory is weird.
Yeah,
it is.
I remember trying to watch it and just not liking it.
Cool.
I might watch F91 and then read Crossbones.
Well, who
That
knows?
just finally appeared.
Maybe
Oh,
one
hi,
day.
Jared.
Oh no, not Jared.
Camille.
It's okay. I just hit my ultimate on him, so it means Loran gets to yell back off.
I still say Jared is like the most kind of unfortunate member of the neo-Nazi organizations. I just think there's just some random guy who just accidentally misheard a name, and that is what led to like a war on three fronts.
I mean, it was
And-
already kind of happening, but
I mean, I feel like they would have not succeeded as much as they did with not the
shit.
Camille.
I
Because
gotta save the Purus.
remember, like Camille's not just the pilot of the Zeta Gundam; he's also the designer of the Zeta Gundam.
Yes.
Yeah,
And the only one who can work its magic powers.
except, you know, then what's her face gets it and works its magic powers.
Nobody really gets it to do the stuff
Rue.
that Camille does. Yeah.
Rue does.
No, because he's talking about the thing the Dark Zeta does to O at the end.
Yeah. You know, like the magic beam absorb shield and saber lengthening, and you know, why won't you respond? I don't think anybody does that except Camille.
I
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
Anyway, right now I'm saving the Purus because I need to break the cycle of Puru death.
I'll tell you why
Puru
the
death
O
cycle
won't,
must end.
I'll tell you why the O won't respond. It's because it's intimidated by the big O.
Yes.
This is almost meta. I'm trying to save Purus while while playing the fucking Turn A Gundam. All right, now I gotta go kill Master Asia before he destroys the big ship.
Oh, we actually talked about Big O in one of these before. So Big O did get in trouble for its blatantly copyrighted music, right? So, but I'm not crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, it did. That's why they can't use the theme song anymore.
'Cause it's just the Queen song.
Yeah. It's just a Flash Gordon theme.
It
It's just a
is.
Flash Gordon thing with Flash
It's
being replaced with Big O.
And all the lyrics are replaced with Big O.
Yeah.
They
also pretty blatantly rip off the Godzilla theme, but I guess Japan didn't care because they gave that a pass.
Well, I mean, it's not like it were someone like Kenji Yamamoto.
I like how Loran meets Master H, and he's like, you're the one to defeat Dumbo, why don't you try me for side? And Loran just like, are you another warmonger? Just kind of I can almost feel his eyes narrowing, just like, is this shit? Is this shit again? Is it this shit? I feel like I've dealt with this shit before.
I wouldn't really say he's a warmonger. He just likes to fight. He's like Goku. He's Goku a warmonger?
Yes.
Oh.
He also wanted to destroy all life on Earth.
Yeah, it's true. He wanted to destroy humanity because he's like, humanity sucks and ruin the planet.
I like how in one of the Dynasty Warriors games, I think if Puru's around, Puru would be like, it basically explains how humanity is part of nature, and he's like, oh shit, you're right! And then he starts helping you defeat the Dark Gundam.
That makes sense.
I think it's funny that it took a fucking child to tell him this, and he's like, wait, good point.
I mean, he's basically just Char, except like instead of dropping a giant space rock, he dropped a nanomachine Gundam.
I mean, he didn't drop it, he just found it and then
he just
aligned himself with it.
He found it and decided, I'm going to destroy the world with this because humanity sucks.
Not even destroy the world with this, he just started aligning himself with it. He considered himself aligned with the Dark Gundam, not controlling it or anything.
That's
Even
all.
like when he dies, he confesses that there isn't a single dark cell in his body.
Which is a blatant retcon from earlier in the show, but whatever.
I mean,
there's a point where Domon freaking disintegrates him, and somehow he's like, okay, and then he somehow returns, like 2 episodes later, and like nobody really seems to notice this.
I mean, retcons in Gundam.
Yeah, I know, right?
Those never happen. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I mean, they should be telling me that there was the gun tank
Next thing you're gonna tell me they're gonna retcon Broly!
or the Gundam hammer.
Or the G-Bull.
Or that one episode where they went to see where they hung out with the Zaku on an island.
The one who knew fucking, like, judo?
The one where even Tomino was like, okay, we've gone too far.
Yeah, Tomino was like, yeah, this is stricken from canon, it's never showing up again.
Do not dub this.
To be fair, I think the reason he wanted it removed is because he had like a major falling out with that like episode's director.
What I also think is funny is that as much as he would like the Gundam hammer, the Gundam javelin, and the Gundam javelin be fucking dead, they're never gonna die.
No, they're in Turn A.
They've
They're
been
in
mean.
Turn A, and also they're in Gundam Versus.
They've been memed into existence.
That's why Tomino hates video games. It's not because he actually thinks they're a waste of electricity. It's because they keep bringing back the Gundam hammer and javelin, and he fucking hates it.
Tomino just hates everything.
He really does.
I don't really get why he still why he like bothers.
He hasn't done anything in a little bit, I think.
It's kind of like why didn't he literally just do a series, or am I being stupid? Or
I know
didn't
He did G-Reco.
Yeah, Jireko.
Oh, I always forget whenever he does things these days.
And it's at least like with Hideaki Anno, you can at least argue that he still probably likes working. He just really shouldn't be working on like either.
Yeah.
Or anything that's like soul crushing, because then he just gets depressed.
I mean, he did Godzilla alright, apparently.
Yeah, and Shin Godzilla's fine. Got some great scenes in it.
But anyway, we're gonna call it there because we're at like an hour.
Hooray!
And
Hooray.
we'll see y'all next week with more of us just bullshitting while I play a Gundam game. And then when we're done with this Gundam game, I'll just pick another game.
The same Dan time, same Dan channel.
Dun dun dun.
Alright, have a good day.